from Yes Securities joining us on the show. Lakshmikant, good afternoon and thank you so much for your time. Before we delve into some stock-specific action, talk to us about where are you seeing the markets headed. We've seen a very robust move ever since the market opened today. We've only been able to build, to hold on to and build upon the gains that we've seen at open. From here, where do you think the markets head given that we have two consecutive expiries this week?
Good afternoon to you, and thank you for having me on your show. As market has given decent breakout from its falling trend line of the levels of 26,100, and then after we have seen a significant upside move in Nifty, so we expect that this momentum will continue. I think next resistance is seen near the all-time high level of Nifty, which is placed around the zone of 26,300 to 26,325. Actually, we have got these Q when Nifty has made double bottom kind of pattern near its 50 SMA levels, and from there we have seen significant breakout on the upside. And today is also given the breakout from its double bottom pattern. So I think this level should be hold, and we will see further upside move toward the levels of 26,300 to 26,325 with the support which is again shifted higher toward the levels of 26,000 from the levels of 25,850, whereas sacrosanct support is seen near the levels of 25,700. Until Nifty hold these level, we will see upside momentum in our market. Beside this, Bank Nifty is still struggling hard to surpass the levels of 59,500, and on Friday it has made doji kind of pattern. Still, it is facing resistance from its falling trend line. But I think if it able to surpass these levels of 59,500, then after it will also move higher, then it will also give challenge to the lifetime high of 60,100. But the most important is that we have seen momentum in the Nifty Mid Cap 100 index, which has also given falling trend line breakout with the bullish candle formation. So we expect that in outperformance from the mid cap space.
Okay, so exuberance being seen in the broader end of the market. But Lakshmikant, what is your take on Nifty IT? We'll come to you with that view in just.
Look at the screen right now. Well, the Nifty has managed to hold on to those early morning gains. In fact, if nothing, built on a little bit to that mark, and we're closing in that 26,200 level. Look at a Masgao Dock, look at an RVNL, a Solar Industries, Nalco, of course, is a big mover today, and MCX as well holding higher. But as a cluster, if you see sectorally, it's chemicals, metals, and IT. They are the ones which are actually ruling the roost. Lakshmikant, wanted to get you in on some of the charts on the IT names. Friday, it was a KPIT. It was the Tata Elxsi which held out. Right now, too, you're seeing the large caps take the lead. Wipro, Infosys continue to look good. Any further trading opportunities, you think, or ideas within the IT pack?
See, a few days back, Nifty IT has given consolidation breakthrough, and then after it has started making higher tops and higher bottom. Now, looking at the chart of whole Nifty IT index, it is going to retest this June month swing high, which is coming around the zone of 39,500 to 39,600 levels. So that would be the key hurdle for the Nifty IT. So we expect that if it able to give breakthrough of this level of 39,500, then we will see further upside move in the Nifty IT. Within the IT space, we are positive in Wipro, SCL Tech, and Infosys. I think these are the three stock within the large cap IT which could show upside move. If we talk about Wipro, so I think we could see further gain in this stock toward the levels of 284 to 286. However, if we talk about Infosys, then further upside move could be possible toward the levels of 1,720 to 1,740. And even if we look at the structure of SCL Tech, so this stock has been showing resilience in the falling market, and now it is again started showing upside move with the formation of bullish candle. So further consolidation breakout could be expected once it surpasses the levels of 1,680 to 690. Then after this stock could gain momentum and it could inch higher toward the levels of 1,750.
Okay, so that's the take on some of the stocks from the IT pack. But on that note, we'll slip into a very short break. Be right back with our technical guest with us. But we'll also have Nimesh Chandan from Bajaj Finserv Asset Management joining us on the fundamentals and the deeper dive over there. So stay tuned and we'll be right back. Back with closing trades, and it is an 18-hour news break confirmed because remember, in October we told you that Motilal Oswal was the front runner for acquiring a minority stake in Sensacor, and that has happened. Motilal Oswal Alternatives has invested $72 million in Sensacor Medical Instrumentation. They've acquired a minority stake on the back of this, and remember that Sensacor is a medical devices firm. It's based in Hyderabad, and they produce equipment like electrolyte analyzers, glucometers, and a whole lot of other medical devices. And this was founded by Ravi Kumar Meruwa in 2006, and this is exactly along the lines of what ET Now had reported on October 1, to be precise, that Motilal Oswal was the front runner to acquire a stake in Sensacor, and that has happened. So yes, that's an 18-hour news break confirmed for you. But the other pocket of stocks that is doing well is the defense basket. We'll get my colleague Kanishka on in a bit to talk about that. But some other stocks doing well today is the entire railway group of stocks. You have Jupiter Wagons, that's up 18.5%. Shrishti was with us earlier to tell us why. This is on the back of promoter buying further stake into the company. You have some of the shipping names like Cochin Shipyard, Garden Reach, Mascot Dock, that's doing well. KC International is doing well now that the Delhi High Court has allowed it to continue vying for projects from Power Grid and bidding on those tenders. So also a positive move over there. Lakshmikant, your view on some of these defense or railway counters? We've seen a lot of momentum in these stocks last year. They've not done all that much in the recent past. What is your takeover here?
Since morning, defense and railway stock started buzzing, and we have seen positive upside move, and due to which most of these stocks has formed bullish kind of formation on the daily chart. So in defense space, I think we are positive in Bharat Electronic Limited. So stock has seen resilience around the levels of 50 SMA, and from there we have seen rebound with the formations of higher tops and higher bottom. So we expect that further upside move in Bharat Electronic Limited toward the levels of 415 to 420. So that would be the expected upside target which we are expecting for the Bharat Electronic Limited. Apart from this, in railway space, I think Titagarh has given the breakthrough on the upside above the levels of 800. Since last so many days, this stock was the underperformer, but in today's session, the way it has given the breakout, so we expect that this stock could stretch higher toward the levels of 840 to 850. So I think this one of the good option for taking swing trade with the stop loss of 790 on the downside, and can expect upside move toward the levels of 840 to 850 range.
Okay, well, what one can really spot as the trend is defense stocks, and they've been a buzz today, driven by a very strong mix of policy triggers and, of course, global tailwinds as well. In fact, the upcoming Defense Acquisition Council meeting has also raised hopes of faster approvals and emergency procurements, improving
defense stocks that are in focus right now. Lakshmikant, you have a view on any of these defense stocks, particularly Apollo Micro is doing well for itself, as is MTAR Tech. Your chart check on both of these stocks?
So, talking about Apollo Micro, so the stock has seen a consistent decline, but if we look at the overall structure in today's session, it has also seen rebound and now trading with the gain of 5%. So I think now upcoming resistance is seen near the levels of 255, 256 levels. So if it able to surpass this level, then further upside move could be possible. From there, it could make gain the momentum toward the levels of 265 to 268. So I think with the support of around 238 to 240 zone, this stock could move higher toward the levels of 255 to 265 range.
Okay. Lakshmikant, talk to us about the move that we're seeing in Meesho. I know very limited recent chart history, so there's not much you will be able to gauge from the charts. But given the way the stock hit upper circuit last week, that stock saw new highs in the previous week, and today it's locked 10% in lower circuit. Any view on Meesho right now, at least on the charts? How is it shaping up?
Don't have much data to talk about. I'm seeing only a single candlestick moment on this stock, so I cannot comment on the support and resistance about this issue.
No worries. So that's Meesho. Remember, viewers, last week when Meesho was seeing a 20% upper circuit, it was on the back of a a positive brokerage initiation coming in from UBS. But other than that, there was a short squeeze on the volume liquidity that we saw. About 44 to 46% of Meesho's free float capital compared to its overall listed market cap was out in the open being traded. So the volumes were extremely high. And on the back of both of these reasons put together, Meesho on Thursday or Friday last week hit a 20% upper circuit, but seems like that exuberance has faded off for Meesho. There's a lot of profit taking happening on that stock, and 10% lower circuit is where we are seeing Meesho at right now. Let's talk about a couple of stocks that are not doing well right now from the broader end of the market. It's Siemens Energy, a 5% cut over there. Hexaware is lower by about 5.25%, as is the case with Cholamandalam Investment, the parent company. Motherson Sumi Wiring, Dixon Tech, Home First, all of them are seeing cuts. Motherson Sumi, that looks like an interesting name right now, a 2.5% cut. Lakshmikant, any view on Motherson Sumi Wiring? This is the wiring stock.
See, you asking about M Sumi?
Yes, correct. But the wiring arm, yes. Not Samil, the Motherson Sumi wiring arm.
Okay. So, looking at the structure of M Sumi, so the stock has given see witnessed a breakthrough on the Friday session, but in today's session, it had also witnessing the profit booking from the same levels. So I think now support is seen near the levels of 44 to 43 range. So holding this support, some sort of consolidation is expected, but fresh buying momentum could trigger once it surpasses the levels of 50, from where we could see rectangular breakout on the daily chart, and then after it will gain momentum and will move higher toward the levels of 58 to 60 range. So I think one should wait for this breakout. Once it crosses the levels of 50, then after we can recommend for the buying in Msumi.
Right, okay, that's Motherson Sumi Wiring.